What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the best place for digital entrepreneurs, online course creators, and business owners who are ready to launch and scale their online businesses with online courses. In today's video, I'm talking about how you can create a lead magnet, opt-in offer, or freebie that converts using my favorite tool. Can you guess what it is? Canva. Creating a great lead magnet isn't as hard as you think, and I'm showing you how in this step-by-step tutorial using a free and easy to use tool. For more course creation and digital marketing advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can be notified when a new video goes live every single Friday. I've been running my own digital course business for almost 4 years now, so I have created a lot of lead magnets. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what things you need to focus on, what things matter, and what things don't in order to create a lead magnet that gets downloaded and that converts. To see exactly how I run my online course business, check out this video here where I break down the whole process involved in my course business that has earned me over $25,000 so far. And guys, I really want to drive this into your head that building your email list is one of the most important parts of your online business. And the best way to do that is to offer something of value in exchange for somebody's email. Now, it was a thing in the past where you could simply put a form up on your site and sign up for my newsletter. And the fact is that this just doesn't cut it anymore. You have to take these things into consideration, which leads us to step number one is to lead by providing a ton of value. So before you create your lead magnet, you need to have a deep understanding of who you're targeting with your business and with your lead magnet. So who are they and what are they struggling with? What pain points are they having? And what goals and hopes are they trying to achieve? Now, your lead magnet should help them overcome a pain or problem and achieve a quick win. So this doesn't have to be complicated, it doesn't have to be big. It can be just one thing that your audience is hungry to solve right now. We're not talking nice to have, something that they absolutely want to solve right this second. If you could create a lead magnet that addresses that, you're going to have something that converts like crazy. If you're having trouble with this, consider what kind of questions are you getting asked a lot. And if you don't have an audience yet, check out other places, other businesses that have a similar audience as you and see what questions are getting asked in their Facebook groups, in their forums, on their social media, and places like that. Step two in creating a highly converting lead magnet is to decide which type of lead magnet you want to create. Now, you have a lot of options. Lead magnets can be things like email courses, cheat sheets, ebooks, webinars, video series. The list is endless. But in today's video, I'm showing you one of the easiest ones to do, and that is a PDF. So this could be a guide, a checklist, whatever works for your business, but a PDF is one of the most effective and easiest to create right now. What quick win does your lead magnet get for your audience? I'd love to see what kind of questions and problems you're tackling, so share a comment below. So step number 3 is to write out your content. Now, this is your rough draft, and you can do this in a Google Doc, in a notes app on your phone, or whatever works for you. So here in Google Docs, I have written out the content for one of my lead magnets, which is a toolkit of all the tools, apps, and software I use to generate $25,000 in my online course business so far. So when you do this, write out everything you want to say in your lead magnet and give it a good edit. It should be concise and get the message across in an easy to consume manner. So keep things short, keep things specific, and don't go overboard. Step number 4 is to create your lead magnet in Canva. So if you don't already have an account with Canva, just head on over to canva.com and you can sign up and create your free account. Once you do, you'll come to a page that looks like this. So this is your dashboard inside Canva, and there are a ton of different templates and places for you to start. So you can see all of the different graphics and things that I have made in Canva here, but you can also create a design and choose something specific to what you want to make. Now, I would go something in about letter size or document size for your PDF lead magnet. And when you start, you can go through here and find a template that works for you as a base. You can always edit it and change the graphics and the branding and the colors to fit with your business and your brand. I have actually chosen one to start with here. So this one's quite simple, and I can edit out these features here to put in my branding and my brand colors. So the first thing I'm going to do, since my brand colors are a cherry red color instead of this yellow, so you can click on any of these elements, and if you can change the color, there will be a color box up here. And you can go right here into new colors, and then I have my cherry red saved here in a note, and I can go paste that in and change the color of that element. So this is not my business and not my logo. So if you go on over to the left side and click uploads, and you can see that I have added a bunch of different graphics, a bunch of images that I've used in creating graphics for my business. So I can upload an image or video and go on over and find my logo for my Course Boss business. So that's uploading. And then I would go here and delete this, and I can drag this straight on over and resize it to be however I want. And you'll go and delete anything here, like I don't want to have my address and phone numbers. I'm going to leave that out. And then you would go back to your outline and copy and paste bits of your content into the template that you've created. See, as I paste it in there, it gets all bunched up, but I'm going to go in and fix that. So with your text, you can resize any part of it and change the font face as well. So one that I use a lot in my business is League Spartan. So I would just go in there and change that, and I can make this document exactly how I want it to look that fits in with all of my other branded content. So that would be page 1. And I also wanted to add, you can see I have this here, I want to add a button that links to ConvertKit. So I would go back into Canva, and you can add different elements. So I would go in here and you can search and find things based on shapes. You can find stickers, you can find all sorts of graphic elements to add to your PDF, your lead magnet. So I would go here into shapes and click this, because this would make a nice little button, and resize that to what I want. Go back into text, and I can add text here that says, say get ConvertKit. And I want to change that to white so it sticks out on top of my button. And if you want to group things so they can move together, you just select them, and up here select group. So now I can move the text and the shape together. So that would be page 1, and you can see I have a whole bunch of other resources to add. So the easiest way to do that would be to go up here and copy your page, and then go in and replace all of the text and the images and stuff that you need for your other pages. One thing that is great with Canva is that it is a free tool, but there are paid elements if you don't have them for yourself. So let me go back up here. So say I wanted a picture of, ConvertKit is email, so say I wanted a picture of a clip art of a mailbox. So I can go in here and search mailbox, and you can see here that there's a bunch of images that are free and they say free and you can drag those in and use them, but there's also paid elements. So when you use one of these, some of them are also pro, you need to be paying for the pro version of Canva to use, but say I wanted to use this one. I can stick that in there, and for now it has this remove watermark thing because it is a paid feature. So what would happen is when you save and go to download, you pay $1 or whatever it is for the element and you can be right on your way. This can save you a lot of time for searching through the internet looking for paid or free graphics or images you want to use, and you can simply just pay for the use for that document. But I usually stick to the free elements. There's lots of different things you can find, like arrows and shapes and just cute little graphics that can help make your PDFs look really good. So let's add in an arrow, some color on that, and you can stick it in there and point to where you want to emphasize things. So Canva also usually saves as you go along. You can see up here it says all changes saved, but when you're finished, I recommend going up and hitting save anyway, just to make sure it's got everything. And then when you're ready to download, you go up here to the download button. So depending on what you're creating with this lead magnet, I want to do a PDF. And since this isn't being printed, I'm just keeping it online, I would just go to PDF standard. And then having all of my pages selected, that's what I want. Because I used a paid image here, this mailbox image here, then I would pay now and download. But since I don't want to do that, I would delete that, make sure changes are saved, and then go back here, and you can see that the pay now is gone. But you can also come and choose if you just want to print off or download a single page or a certain number of pages, you can do that as well. So when you're ready, you can hit download and it will download your PDF to your computer. But in this example, I have this button here that I want to have a link. And unless you have a paid version of Adobe Acrobat, so you might have that if you are using Photoshop or something like that, but I don't, so I need a free way to add a few links to my PDFs. So what I use is a website called PDF Escape. So I can go right in here and go to use free online. So I would upload a PDF, drag that PDF that I just created into there, and it will load it up. So how you add links to your PDF for free is you go down to where you want to add the link, and up here on the left there is a button for link. So I would click that, and what you do is you drag a box over where you want to create the link. Then I would just type it in. So this would just go to ConvertKit and then click OK. So you would go and do the same for any other pages that you have and add in your links. Once you're finished, you can go over here to Save Document or Save and Download, and then that'll download a new copy of your PDF with the links saved right into them. So basically you have completed your freebie or lead magnet. It looks amazing and it is ready to be downloaded by your potential email subscribers. Now, creating your lead magnet is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to growing your email list. So in order to help you along with the rest of the process, I have created a list building toolkit, which you can grab in the link below. In this toolkit, you'll get the rest of my process for growing your email list to your first 1,000 followers and doing it quickly and effectively by attracting ideal customers and clients to your list. You'll learn my step-by-step process for not only creating your freebie, but for getting your email list set up and promoting it across your platforms in order to grow quickly. Also, if you want to join a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, course creators, and digital business owners, check out my free community, the Course Boss Club. You can join at the link below as well. I would love to see you in there. Apart from the amazing community of like-minded entrepreneurs, I'm also sharing my best tips and tricks for growing your course business every single week. Check out these videos next to take your course business to the next level. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, hit subscribe, and share it with somebody who would benefit.